Hello fellow Drops fans, long time no see. I am coming back to YouTube to brew a delicious custom blend from Dark Matter Coffee in Chicago for us, from us and Dark Matter to you. Let's get into it. Hello fellow Drops fans, coffee lovers everywhere, and people of the internet. My name is Haley. I am your local resident Q grader and your brew guide, coming at you live from San Francisco's headquarters, Fellows headquarters in San Francisco, to talk to you about Stellar Bloom, a really, really wonderful, true medium roast blend that's custom to us from Dark Matter Coffee in Chicago. Thank you to the team at Dark Matter for creating this blend for us. Before I get into what makes it so wonderful, let me get into how I'm brewing it. So I'm using a little bit more than I typically would for Stag X, which is why I'm using Stag XF right now. I have 35 grams in. I'm going for a total of 500 grams out, which is right around a 1 to 14 ratio. I believe that's actually 1 to 14 directly. I bloomed pretty heavy, 70 grams, so directly 1 to 2 for that bloom for 40 seconds, probably about 40 to 45 is fine. And then I poured up to 200 grams. Now I'm gonna pour up to 400, and I'm gonna finish at 500 grams. After that last pour, I will go ahead and pick up the dripper and give a couple swirls to settle and just get that last bit of agitation out. We're brewing at 205 degrees Fahrenheit, about 96 Celsius for this pretty true to form medium roast blend. And yeah, if you want to reduce the amount that you're brewing, just reduce it based off of the 1 to 14 ratio. If you're brewing with a Stag X, this 35 grams might be a little bit much for that dripper. So just reduce according to the ratio is my advice. For all other brew guide specifics, please check our brew guide blog post, which is linked in the description of this video. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and agitate a little bit to get that last bit out. While it finishes dripping, let me talk about how cool this blend is. So it's a blend of a Peru and a Colombia. The Colombia comes from Finca Santa Barbra, who Dark Matter has had a really long-standing relationship with, like 10 years. They've had a relationship with those folks at Finca Santa Barbra in Colombia. And the farm that it comes from in Peru is actually a women-owned and operated collective. So super, super cool. Both of these coffees are washed. They come together to make this really nice sort of semi-sweet chocolate, a little bit of berries kind of dancing through, but nice and round body and mouthfeel coffee that to me is really reminiscent of those kind of last chilly spring days in April, those last heavy showers, heavy rains before the May flowers come in. Yes, I did just say that out loud. And I meant it. It really is super nice on these chilly mornings out here in the Bay Area. It's been raining for a good week, and I've been liking this super nice, cozy, round coffee in the mornings. I've also been loving it on Series 1. Again, check out our brew guide linked in the description of this video for Series 1 guidance, and you can always expect, of course, a brew profile made by me and Dark Matter sent to your Series 1 machines to pull this coffee with. So check that out on Series 1. And as always, let us know how it's brewing in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I always love chatting about coffee, and I'm happy to answer any questions about the dial as well. As always, it's easy to order from Fellow Drops. All you have to do is text us back the number of bags you want, 1, 2, 5, however many, and we will send them to you. If you don't want coffee this week, don't text us back and we won't charge you or send you any unnecessary coffee. We'll just text you next time with another delicious curated selection. I have been and will continue to be Haley, your local resident Q grader and your brew guide here at Fellow. Super stoked to share this custom blend with you. Go forth and pull espresso or brew pour over or brewed on Aiden. Whatever you do, just enjoy this coffee. We'll see you next time. Cheers.